Bass in your face, not an 8-track, getting it good to the wood. Yeah, I know, I'm rapping. 1991, Can't Truss It. Can't Truss It. Public Enemy. Back in the day. I'm watching what's taking place in the news. I'm watching the aftermath of New Orleans and Las Vegas and the complete and utter bull excrement that we're being fed from all over the place. And I'm here to explain to everybody, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time watching any of these networks at this point in time. I mean, they are full of crap in everything that they're putting out. Let me again, my head wants to explode with this stuff. So they let in a New York Times reporter into the house of this terrorist behind the New Orleans attack. The day after, within 24 hours, there's no police tape. She walks in there with a cameraman. She's wearing an outfit, first and foremost. It looks like she's going to Pilates, for crying out loud. Lets her in, and she's a kid. Lets a kid journalist in there with the camera. It's not even escorted in the place. All by herself. The apartment, I'm sorry, it looked staged. The entire thing looks staged, for crying out loud. Taylor Sheridan could have written this thing better in Lioness. You mean to tell me that the FBI didn't come in and bag evidence? They're just leaving it there? And they're going to let a journalist just come in and just, hey, look at this Quran, and look at what it's open up to. People, it's insane. And then you're dealing with this, what the FBI is saying about this Matthew Livelsburge here and the Cybertruck incident. It makes zero sense whatsoever. From the fact that his body couldn't identify his body, but he had paper ID and passport. All his paper ID managed to survive this when nothing else did inside the car. The gun that supposedly he shot himself with beforehand, and if you watch the video, this is a Desert Eagle. You would have seen a flash. No flash. So did the car drive itself there? I don't know. But none of this stuff adds up. There was a great bit put online. It reminded me of the late, great Phil Hartman. And he used to play reoccurring characters on the Simpsons. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me. It's such this. It's like it's like out of that. It's like a Troy McClure Simpsons bit. I'm from the FBI, and you might remind me. You might remind me of cover-ups from the FBI, such as. I mean, it's crazy. And then you take a look at the people that are in charge in New Orleans. First and foremost, the police chief. How does this police chief, how does this police chief actually get hired? She got fired from Oakland. She got fired from Oakland. And we all know what an absolute poop show Oakland is. And then she gets hired in New Orleans, and she doesn't know anything about the various different barriers, and the barriers are not working, and they don't put up any temporary ones whatsoever. No idea about the sidewalk barriers at all. And then the FBI special agent in charge, Miss Nosering. Did you know that Nose rings are supposedly, they're not allowed to have nose rings, but she was allowed to have a nose ring. No. You get two people coming out before her saying it's terror. Then she comes out saying it's not terror. Now it's terror now. The hits just keep on coming. And then, before the Sugar Bowl yesterday, you get the CEO of Allstate coming out, thoughts and prayers are with the victims, but then goes on this nonsensical DEI, accept people's differences and all this other crap. What the devil is going on? Well, I'm going to go back and tell you a story. Oh, yesteryear. Old school Markowski. This is going back early 2000, late 1999. I'm trying to remember the exact time. I wrote a column. It was entitled "Understanding Enron," and basically, the story's saying, "Listen, we don't get it. Enron doesn't make any sense. It's probably about 2000 actually." Doesn't make any sense. Company doesn't add up. Actually, you can read my columns archived online. I basically said that, hey, you better be careful. All these people are telling you this is the greatest company ever. We're not buying it. Anyway, crash, bang, boom, pow. Company implodes, and the networks, find this article, and I'm invited. They're going to fly me from New York to Washington. Well, they're going to put me on a choo-choo train. They're going to fly me down and want to interview me about my column. And they wanted to conduct a pre-interview. And so they call me up, and I start actually telling them the ins and outs of some of the other major players that are involved in the big Wall Street firms. And they're like, whoa. What do you mean? And I'm explaining how Merrill Lynch was involved in these offshore barges and how they move money here, there, and everywhere. Oh, okay. We got to go. We'll call you back. Yeah, they called back. They canceled. They want any part of me on the network at that point in time because Merrill Lynch is a big advertiser. Again, the education of Chris Markowski has been long. I don't even agree to it anymore. It drives my people crazy. Chris, they want you to do a pre-interview. They need you to do a pre-interview before going. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do a pre-interview. You know what? I don't have pre-conversations with people. Okay? No. They want to have me on. I'm going to go on. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm too volatile. They can't keep me under control. But anyway, again, it was part of my, learning experience throughout life. The WatchDog on Wall Street, Axis of Evil, which you might think is gone, but it's not. Big business, politicians, Washington, D.C., deep state, whatever you want to call it, and the media working hand in hand to further their own needs. You have got to be, honestly, you have got to be dumb as a box of rocks to believe anything that Fox is telling you, MSNBC, CNN, NBC, ABC, New York Times, anybody, Wall Street Journal is telling you about what's going on. Use your brain. I got to go back to George Carlin and his rant about education in this country. They don't want you to be a critical thinker. They want you to watch the TV and be like, okay, oh, look what they had to say, and just listen to them. Seriously, you have to be, I'm sorry, you've got to be dumb as a box of rocks to believe this crap that they're putting out right now. Again, I would believe the whole Men in Black movie premise that aliens are here and we got these agents that are protecting us over the crap that they're putting us out right now. At what point in time are you going to take the red pill? I know, another sub-reference, Matrix. There was a character in the Matrix that decided he wanted back in the Matrix. He was, ended up getting a bunch of the people killed. He just couldn't deal with it anymore. I think a lot of people like that. They like to be. They don't want to know. They want to be dumb. Anyway, this is interesting. Had this sent to me. This is actually from the Mental Health Institute. Mental Health Institute, and it involves whether or not it's a questionnaire. 15 signs that you may be in an abusive relationship. Why am I going to bring this up? This is basically going to, explain to you that we are all in an abusive relationship with our government, okay, which is evil as far as I'm concerned. Our government, it's not just our government, it's many businesses out there. And of course, it's the media. We'll go through this, shall we? Number one, you might be in an abusive relationship if they stop you seeing friends and family. Yeah, just went through that. Won't let you go out without permission. Yeah, that just happened too. Tell you what to wear. Yeah, how about those masks? Monitor your phone or emails. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Snowden. We appreciate the fact that you let us in on that. Control your finances or won't let you work. Yeah, we're in this. Control what you read, watch, and say. Yeah, censor social media, shut people up that have a different opinion. Monitor everything you do. I don't know. Government put a camera in my house yet? Probably. Punish you for breaking the rules, but the rules keep changing. Yeah, that's anything. Federal registry, government, taxes, you name it. Tell you it's for your own good and that they know better. Don't allow you to question it. Tell you you're crazy and no one agrees with you. Call you names or shame you for being stupid or selfish. Gaslight you, challenge your memory of events, make you doubt yourself. And dismiss your opinions, play the victim. If things go wrong, it's all your fault. You starting to see things my way? Yeah. You can't trust it. You can't trust them, okay? You are being lied to. You're being abused. We are all in an abusive relationship between our government, the media, and quite a few big businesses out there. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.